Alrighty, here you go. Here is the video review I know some people have been waiting on. I've gotten several requests for more Toku stuff, more Tokusatsu Henshin and Kamen Rider and Sentai stuff. Henshin. Yeah, here it is. I finally got this. I've got a whole bunch more coming in. I finally went back and got all the Kamen Rider Wizard stuff that I've been wanting to pick up. I finally picked up from CS Toys the other day. I retweeted a picture of it on Twitter, but I've got the Beast Driver coming. I've got the Wizard Sword Gun coming. I've got the ring holders with some rings and the Connect ring and the Green Griffin Plum Monster, which is Beast's little Plum Monster guy. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of that coming soon. But if this came today, I've been looking forward to this. This is the Kamen Rider Wizard Flame Style SHFiguarts figure. The packaging, as you can see right here, is just beautiful. I love the packaging on this. I love how it's got kind of his magic ring window there on the front of the box. It's just really, really nice packaging. It does have an open window on the top and an open window on the side. I also like the fact that it's got the windows on the top and side, but it's not plastic all the way around the corner. That's my one issue with the Deca Rangers, is that the plastic goes all around the corner, so when you open it, you're kind of hinging that plastic, and that's bound to end up wearing that hinge out a little faster, I guess, than cardboard. I mean, I guess any hinge, technically, if you just keep opening and closing, it's going to wear out. But yeah, I feel like I can do less damage opening the door than the plastic, if that makes any sense. If you open plastic hinges, you know what I'm talking about. There's the back, just showing off some of the various poses and things that he can get into. But yeah, very, very nice. Also, if you pre-ordered, you got the bonus effect parts of the Strike Wizard Robe, which is just the more flared jacket bits down here that for when he does his kick strike. And we'll get to those later on. So... But yeah, like I said, I tried generally not to overly dwell on packaging, but this is just so nice looking. I wanted to at least show it off because you can see there's the jewel down here, but it's just a really nice design there, that round window in the front of the package. And inside you've got the figure itself. And in the back you've got a tray that has a, actually, it's not a whole tray, it's just this little piece pops up. But you get... Again, another effect piece. This is just when he twirls or spins or just kind of an action pose for his coat bits. And then a really beautiful, just a really nice custom figure stand tampoed onto some red plastic. And just really, really nice. The magic circle here in the Kamen Rider Wizard Flame style. Very, very pretty. And then, of course, the pieces that go with it to turn it into... an actual stand. You get the this piece, the actual stand itself, which plugs in right here on the back of the stand itself, and then these arm pieces. Probably should have got my snips out before doing this, but these I'm not too worried about having a little bit of sprue plastic on them. And then the joint itself. So you just take these, plug these guys into the top of this, plug it onto the back of this. And now you've got something that's capable of supporting and holding figures in various poses. This is the standard clear plastic, but this base is really, really nice. So yeah, that's the extra pieces. Now in here we've got the figure itself. You see he's got several hands. I've already swapped out a couple of his hands, and I'll go over that once we get into it. So you get take him out. There's a piece of plastic here between his legs. His driver does like to pop off. It's not on as solidly as I would like. And unfortunately, I was hoping maybe on a Figuarts they would have engineered it in a way so that this little piece could rotate, this piece could come off and slide from side to side. But you actually do get two different drivers to represent which side the hand is on. A little disappointing, but what are you gonna do? I guess you can beg them to fix it. And like I said, this doesn't want to... I can't figure out exactly why, but I haven't been able to quite get this to peg on as solidly as I would like. And I don't know if I'm just not pushing hard enough, because I don't want to push it and risk snapping or bending the peg that it pegs into. But it's always just a little loose, and it's very easy to pop right off. But yeah, there's that. Very nice proportions on the figure itself. All the standard joints. The dual hinge in the shoulder, swivel, the dual hinge at the elbow, ball jointed wrist, and then same in the legs, double jointed hips, double jointed knees, swivel, and ball joint there at the ankle. And then the ball jointed head, which is very nice. I love the head sculpt. Apparently, like, people have been complaining that his head looks too big, but it really doesn't look out of proportion to his body just based on the costume from the show. Maybe a little bit, but not enough that it's really bothering me too much. So, like, as you can see here, I've already got his kind of henshin hand, the way he brings the ring up like this, and then henshin, and then he sticks his arm out to the side. And he does his fire. And what's cool too is that you can pose it if you want to. You can bring the box in on the side. Looks like he's henshin circle. So yeah, and the other driver. He comes with, like I said, I've switched out his hands. He comes with just two basic fists. Connected, just standard fists. Closed fists, so you can't hold anything in them. I switched this one out with the ring hand, and then this one out with a ring that can hold either his sword or his gun. And what's cool is in both goes, like, you can't actually open the hand and move the thumb so he can do the shake to shoot magic. And again, and this hand is specifically molded to have that trigger finger, so you can slide it in and then get that finger through the trigger of the sword and have him hold it like that. And same with, well, and again, you can swap hands off. They just pop right off the ball joint. Hadn't intended to show that off yet, but, you know, whatever. And again, the hand here on the gun also has the shake to shoot, open up position, and then closed. And again, same hand, which, where did you go? There we go. Slide it in, put the finger through the trigger, reattach it to the arm, and he can hold his gun. And again, this would be a great time to use the, pop them apart at the waist here. Pop this piece off. And here's just that's just the standard pleats on his jacket. Swap it out for the spinny pleats. And there are some little pegs here that peg into the jacket. So you want to be careful when you're putting it back on. You don't push too hard and snap these pegs off. You want to make sure these pegs line up inside the, properly inside the jacket bits itself. Just to make sure everything goes together properly. And also there is a second driver belt. Like here's a standard belt with it hanging down, and this one has the belt. You can see the ring holder is at more of an angle back to look like, one, to fit a little better on this, and also just to kind of look like, to convey some motion that the ring holder is swinging back. And you're going to snap them back together. Here like that. You can use this one. This is soft, bendy plastic, so you could totally use this one with ease, but this keeps it from bending a little bit, a little easier on the thing. So you can have him like he's just spun around with his gun. Kind of cool. I also pull the driver off of here. Snap the driver onto here. Hands, he's got his hand shaking hand, which is just kind of an open palm hand. He's got, again, here's the equivalent on the ring side. He's got his kind of flourish hand with the driver on ring. He's got again, he's got his secondary flourish hand with the driver on ring. The way he kind of does his and shows off the ring on his finger. Open palm on the form ring. Here's another grippy fist for the driver on ring. And same with the form ring hand. So yeah, he's got hands that can hold his weapons in both hands. Just a variety of various hands. And again, if you want to see what the driver looks like on the other side, you just... I really wish they made it so the little hand switched, but oh well. Make sure that lines up right. Come on. There we go. Well, like I said, I don't want to bend this peg here, but I also want to make sure this goes on. There we go. So you can swap the belt on his hand, or the hand on his belt. There he is, looking fabulous, psycho. But anyway, yeah, and then onto the Strike Wizard robe. I haven't actually. Oh yeah, I did open this. It's just a bigger effect piece to make it look like the flaps of his coat are really flapping in the breeze. It almost kind of looks like a little bat. Like it could be a creature on its own. But again, just like the this piece here, you just pop the torso off the waist, and it does connect up here in the torso. Pop this piece off, and same thing. You want to make sure that the pegs go into the proper holes, that everything's adjusted properly. Come on. There we go. There we go. Kind of have to stretch it over those a little bit. Oh, put his belt on. Snap him back together. And that way you can get him in a... Go ahead. I'm not going to switch his fist out for this, but... Ah, no! You're not my father. I'm not. But get him in his kick strike pose. I have to pop his leg off. No! I'm getting old. Got to replace that hip. No, but anyway. Get him in his kick strike pose like this. And you can see that really conveys the motion of the cape here. And you can use the little stand that comes with him to hold him up, grip it around him, get him in a cool pose. Cha! He's kicking you. Oh, he's falling over backwards. There you go. See, that was really neat. Ah, cool. That's the first time I've actually put that strike robe on him. So, I'm totally cool with that. There is an effects part set coming out that I want to get that has like almost as big as my hand, like giant fist for using the big ring, and it comes with the effect to make it look like he's punching through a magic circle, and his hand is just getting huge. And I think, and he gets his three familiar play monsters, the Kraken, the Unicorn, and the Garuda, all come in that set as well. And I think something else, but I want to get it just for that giant fist of doom. So he's going to get effect part sets the same way that Forze got the module sets. I don't know how many yet, because I don't know how many effects they're going to get. I mean, he's had several effects already. I don't know how many of those they're going to translate into effects part sets. Man, that just looks awesome. Like I don't even want to do anything else with him right now, because I was kind of poo-pooing this fat. I'm like, oh yeah, flappy wings. Oh, who cares? Like I was kind of like denigrating the Strike Wizard robe. I mean, it's a free effect part that you get for pre-ordering it. I can't really complain too much, and it is nice that they include that detail. But I'm never going to use that. And now I'm looking at that, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So there we go. That's the discovery of toys. I love love it when toys do that. When there's something that I'm like, whatever. So what? Like Soundwave. Oh, he comes with Laserbeak. Whatever. I guess that's nice that they're including a cassette, but really, I mean, I want Soundwave. Who cares? And Laserbeak's the most awesome part of the toy. I will probably find some other positions for him, but that I really like that. I really like that effect there. I don't have all of the other three of his main forms: land, water, and hurricane style are all exclusives, and so I haven't even pre-ordered those yet. I don't even know if I like those enough to get them. I will probably get, if they give us an SHF of his all dragon form, the flame style all dragon form, where he's in flame dragon style and he has the wings and the head and the tail and the claws. I might pick that up. Infinity style, which we just saw peeks of, I think looks really awesome. I think Beast's upgrade form looks like I don't know. It looks like they did Meteor Storm all over again. So I don't know how I feel about that. Beast, I hope they make an SHF Beast, because I really have been enjoying Beast as a character in the show. He kind of revitalized the show for me. I love his driver. I love his animal attack. I love his Chimera. I love his Phantom. I think I like Chimera more than I like Dragon. But so I hope they make a toy of him as well. But yeah, I just sat down last night and watched like the last 3 or 4 episodes that I had to catch up on, and got super excited. Like, I really am enjoying it again. But yeah, there is the Kamen Rider Wizard SHFiguarts Flame Style. And again, we'll have some more, if you've been waiting for more Rider stuff. Reviews from me, we will have some on the way. It's on the way. It could be here by the end of the week. But we've got Beast Driver. We've got... I don't have Beast Weapon. I just bought the buffer ring separate because... I don't know how I feel. Like, the roleplay swords, I generally don't care for. And it only came with the buffer ring, which I was able to get for like $5 on its own, like the separate ring. So I'm okay on that. I did finally get the wizard sword gun, which is really tiny as a sword, but it looks like it might be okay as like a little tiny hand pistol. But yeah, the secondary weapons for riders, or I guess their main weapons outside of the drivers, tend to be kind of puny and small. Like the belts I love to get. I love getting the drivers, but I'm trying to avoid getting some of the weapons that always end up being dinky. Unless they come with a ring that I just can't get anywhere else, or a power-up that I can't get anywhere else. So I won't have the Dice Saber, but I will have the Beast Driver. And they threw in a couple extra freebie things, it looked like, so we'll see what those are. It looked like there may have been like a Kamen Rider O's stamp or noisemaker thing, I don't know. But yeah, finally got back into getting some of this stuff. Like I said, and SHFs coming soon. Phoenix I plan on grabbing. Beast I will definitely grab an SHF of if they make it. But anyway, this guy I really enjoy. Flame Style Figuarts Kamen Rider Wizard.